So the next thing I want to talk about is a lot of people do ask, where did you get the confidence to become a YouTuber, to sit in front of a camera, vulnerable, to let people kind of pick you apart and judge you in the comment section and be rude to you? Like, how do you handle all that? Are you just naturally confident or what? As I said earlier, I did not have confidence when I started YouTube. I felt awkward. I still feel a little bit awkward, but I feel much more comfortable being myself online. I have like over 300 videos at this point, and you guys seem to like me, so that in itself has given me confidence to keep doing what I'm doing, keep being myself, keeping open and honest. And I think if you don't have confidence when you're starting YouTube, that's normal. Don't expect everything to just happen instantly or overnight or even within a year. These kind of things take time, and I feel like if you just stick to it, you'll see growth, not only in your channel, but in yourself. YouTube has given me a huge confidence boost, and I don't mean in my physical appearance. My confidence wasn't really about my looks as much as it was about who I am. Will people like who I am? Will I seem awkward? Will people not like my voice? What is it about me that people won't like? Honestly, appearances are a small part of it, but it's also a lot to do with who I am and do people accept it online. And I've gotten so much amazing love and support from you guys in so many ways, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But there are days even when I'm editing a video and I'm just like, Sarah, you're annoying, shut the fuck up, or why am I making that face? Or there's just something, you know, when you have to edit yourself as much as I do or any YouTuber has to do, you tend to notice these things you do that you don't really like, and a lot of times you have to watch these parts over and over, and it's just like, oh, you get sick of yourself, and you're just like, ugh. These questions are just kind of rolling into each other at this point. The next thing I want to talk about is people always ask, how do you deal with the hate? Especially being a female on the internet that plays games at a time like this, when there's a lot of hate towards women and a lot of sexist bullshit. How do you handle it? The truth is, I come from a background where I got bullied a lot. By family, by people at school, by a lot of people in general, by a lot of different types of people. I've been bullied, verbally harassed and everything long before I even stepped on the internet. So to be fair, I kind of already had thick skin from just my life. And I know a lot of you are going to see me right now and just be like, oh bullshit, she ever got bullied, blah blah blah. You know, believe it or not, I didn't always look like this or have this confidence or be who I am now. And it really doesn't matter what you look like or how you are or in what situation you're brought up in. Everyone has the potential to get bullied, and for different reasons. I got bullied plenty just online when I started playing Halo 2 multiplayer just because I was a girl. They would hear my voice, and from that, oh, she's a whore, a boy, get in the kitchen, you stupid bitch, all of that. All just because I'd say, hey guys, I would just bring on verbal abuse. Something I don't think a lot of people realize is the amount of harassment you get as a woman when you play online games, especially if you're just like sitting there playing and then your voice chats up. Like, I just had an experience recently where I was trying to record a little bit of RPing on Gary's mod, and I had spoken to just the game, bunch of random people, and I was trying to interact, and because I have my voice, they knew that I was a girl. I was trying to just interact with people like they were interacting with each other. I could hear them, they were all playing, having fun, but the second I spoke, the second I said anything, oh, this bitch has a vagina. You know, it's just like stupid things like that where this guy kept harassing me just because I'm a woman. You know, and what really sucks is that a lot of the times these people are getting harassed, it's like they're saying perverted things, really horrendously horrible things, and these people are underage. Like, I'm a 24-year-old woman, I can handle it. But what if these people are talking like that to a 13-year-old girl? You know, there's things like that pop into my mind when I have to deal with harassment. Like, I don't really worry about me anymore because I've dealt with it so much, especially now that I'm on YouTube. I deal with it even more, like tenfold. So it's kind of like I'm fine with it. If somebody calls me a name, it's just whatever. You gotta just let it roll off. You gotta have thick skin. You can't let those things get to you. But what really scares me is that there's these young girls who, especially in this day and age where it's a lot easier to talk to people online, vocally and everything, and you're like way more vulnerable on the internet. I just feel scared for the younger girls who are just trying to get into gaming, because guys can, I don't think they consider how old is this person that I'm talking to, you know? And not that age even matters. You shouldn't talk that way to another human being regardless. Whether it be on a game, in school, at home, online, it doesn't matter where it is. Why can't we just be decent to one another? You don't like somebody? That's perfectly acceptable. You don't have to like everybody. If you don't like somebody, then simply go away. If it's on a video, exit the video. Why do you gotta leave a hateful comment? If it's in a game, mute them. There's ways around things that people just don't want to do because they feel they have the right to be any way they want. And online there's this huge I'm anonymous factor, so I can do whatever I want with no consequence. But I feel like the internet sometimes disconnects you from being human. So to do YouTube and to go through life in general, you have to kind of develop this thick skin. Embrace who you are. I embrace the fact that I love nerdy type things. And I constantly get comments on YouTube calling me a fake gamer, calling me a whore, calling me a bitch, calling me this, calling me that. And it's funny to me, a lot of these comments are like, my channel directly shows that I am not the things they say that I am, but they don't take the chance to really give me a chance. They just instantly condemn me for whatever because of maybe one sentence I said, because of one thumbnail, because of one small thing. It completely shut me down in every sense and just make that mental note that they hate me. And at first that did hurt. I'm not gonna act like there wasn't moments when I started YouTube that didn't hurt. Once my Mega Crate video got so viral, it got worse. I get plenty more love and support than I do hate, so I am very thankful for that. But there are times when it's kind of like, it's frustrating. If you do want to get into YouTube, I encourage you to just do your best to not let these really, really angry, hateful, ignorant people ruin your day, make you stop doing what you love. Don't let them have the power. Alright, let's pull away from some serious topics for a minute and let's go back to some questions that I get asked a lot. People want to know what equipment I use to record. So I'm going to give you a breakdown real quick. The camera I'm using is a Canon 60D. I have a Rode Boom shotgun mic, I believe it's called. I have many different lenses I use. I think this one's like a 50mm lens I'm using right now. I have a Flora umbrella softbox lighting setup in here. I can't remember what everything is off the top of my head right now. I do have a Rode mic that I use in my room to record voice acting stuff and my commentaries. I think I have the Logitech HD whatever the hell webcam I use to record my face cams. And also for my microphone I use in my room, I have a mix board because it's not USB, so you have to get a mix board to plug it into your computer. I have Razer stuff for my mouse, and I have a pretty plain keyboard. I like plain keyboards. I don't like those fancy, huge, giant ones. So I just have like a plain Radio Shack keyboard. I have an Alienware PC. I know a lot of people hate Alienware, probably gonna like tear me apart, but I like them. As for my consoles, I have an Xbox One, Xbox 360, my original Xbox is somewhere. I don't know where it is. I have a Wii, I have a PlayStation 3, and yeah, and I have a 3DS. So those are the consoles I have currently. I really only record with the Xbox One right now or the PC. And for the Xbox One when I record, I use Elgato, which is just this neat little capturing device that will transfer from your Xbox One to your computer so you can record it directly on your computer. It's very nice. And I use Bandicam to record PC. And I use Audacity to record my audio onto my computer. And I use Sony Vegas home version, I believe, home studio, and I use that to edit. So I'm sure I'm forgetting something. I have a lot of equipment to do a lot of things, and that took a lot of time to accumulate all of that. So when you start YouTube, you don't need all that. That's way down the road. Get the basics, move up from there. Unless you're rich, in which case, why the fuck not? You can even have your butler help you record, because when I record, I hope to God it's in focus, because like this is not in autofocus. I have to manually focus, and it's hard to focus something when you're not actually sitting there. So the struggle is pretty real. So the last thing I want to talk about is people always ask me what's your favorite thing about being a YouTuber, and after today, after watching this video, I'm sure you're probably thinking, wow, being a YouTuber fucking sucks. It really doesn't. It's quite possibly one of the most rewarding things I've ever done in my life. I have this amazing community of people that support me in everything I do, that have motivated me when I almost felt like giving up at points. People who have followed me since the start when I had like 100 subscribers. Some really dedicated, amazing people. People sending me messages that I have made their day better, or I've inspired them to become a YouTuber, or all these amazing things. I've had some messages that made me cry. One that I really remember was this girl told me that I inspired her and gave her the confidence to be her nerdy self, that she was almost ashamed of it. And after seeing me just be myself openly on the internet without fear of being condemned from people, that I gave her the confidence to do it in her own life. And that was probably one of the most beautiful things. I've also had people tell me that my videos help calm them down when they're anxious, and as a person who suffers from anxiety, I totally understand that, and I am so thankful that I can do that for some of you. And YouTube has given me many amazing opportunities to meet many amazing people and get involved with amazing companies. It's really opened up my life. YouTube has given me so much joy. I'm only a fraction of the way that I want to go. My goal for YouTube was 100,000 when I got started. And I'm slowly getting there, but it's just so amazing that all these things are happening already. So wow, this video got super real. I did not expect to cry on a video ever. I did not want that to happen, but it's just me being real with you guys. This is not scripted. I'm just talking to you. I hope this video maybe answered some of your questions and maybe gave you more of a light of who I am, because I do like making these videos where I open up to you. So in the comments, let me know what you guys think about the topics that I brought up today, your thoughts on it, and I would love to hear some suggestions for topics you guys would like to see other face-to-face videos like this for in the future. Kind of like this video, or the one where I talked about my top childhood games, or the one where I talked about girl gamers. I would like to make this a more frequent thing, maybe a couple times a month. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!